The Jeep Gladiator has undeniably captured the hearts of many Americans with its effortless charm, rugged capabilities, and uncompromising practicality. Since its debut, this midsize pickup truck has carved out a unique niche, appealing to adventure seekers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. Last year, Jeep decided to elevate the Gladiator's appeal even further by introducing a comprehensive redesign, complete with a brand new interior and some much-needed styling enhancements. However, despite these improvements, there were a few areas where the Gladiator fell short, leaving room for further refinement. Fortunately, Jeep has been listening to the feedback from its loyal customer base, and the upcoming 2025 model year promises to address these shortcomings, making the Gladiator an even more compelling proposition. The 2025 model year is bringing some massive upgrades that are going to make the Gladiator even better than it already is. We're talking new engines, a hybrid option, improved towing capacity, better quality, and more. So, before you pull the trigger on that 2024 Gladiator, let me give you 5 huge reasons why you should seriously consider waiting for the 2025 instead. Reason number 5 on our list is the introduction of a brand new engine lineup. One of the biggest drawbacks of the Gladiator, ever since its inception, has undoubtedly been its powertrain. If you were to purchase a Gladiator in previous model years, you were limited to a single choice: the Pentastar V6 engine. While reliable, this engine was neither sufficiently powerful nor torquey enough to satisfy the demands of many buyers, particularly those seeking a more exhilarating driving experience. Thankfully, the 2025 Gladiators will bid farewell to this outdated power plant, ushering in a new era of performance with the long-awaited 3.3-litre Hurricane inline-6 engine. This powerhouse of a unit boasts a twin-turbocharged configuration, allowing the Gladiator to deliver an unprecedented level of smoothness and refinement. Not to mention the impressive power and torque figures that will be at its disposal, with output expected to exceed 300 horsepower in even the base configuration. For those seeking an adrenaline rush, a more potent version of this engine is expected to match the output of the Ram 1500, churning out a whopping 420 horsepower. A figure that would make the Gladiator even more powerful than the formidable Ford Ranger Raptor. But that's not all. Alongside the Hurricane inline-6, the Gladiator will also offer a 2.0-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine borrowed from the Wrangler lineup. This will serve as the base power plant, delivering a respectable 270 horsepower and around 300 pound-foot of torque, a significant improvement over the outgoing Pentastar V6. However, these new engine options are not the only powertrain additions to the Gladiator range, as the next entry on our list might be even more significant. Reason number 4. The hybrid is finally here. One of the most highly anticipated drivetrains for the Jeep Gladiator, ever since its release, has been a plug-in hybrid variant. While the Gladiator's SUV cousin, the Wrangler, has offered a plug-in option since 2021, Jeep enthusiasts have been patiently waiting for this powertrain to grace the Gladiator lineup. Thankfully, the wait is over, as the 2025 Gladiator will finally offer us the long-anticipated plug-in hybrid drivetrain. This groundbreaking addition means that you'll now be able to drive a stylish, unique, and genuinely capable off-road pickup truck while enjoying the benefits of electrification and improved fuel efficiency. The power figures will also be more than impressive, as the Jeep Gladiator plug-in hybrid is expected to deliver 380 horsepower, nearly as potent as the Ford Ranger Raptor. Isn't that something? Oh, and if that wasn't enough, you'll also have the added benefit of over 25 miles of all-electric range and a hybrid range exceeding 300 miles, making the Jeep Gladiator the ideal pickup truck for both off-road adventures and regular city commutes. Given these powertrain enhancements and the push towards electrification, you might be concerned that the Gladiator could potentially lose some of its torquey oomph and hauling capabilities. However, the next entry on our list will dispel those concerns entirely. Reason number 3. The Gladiator finally has a competitive towing capacity. Let's be honest, the Jeep Gladiator was never truly a class-leading towing truck in previous iterations. While the Pentastar V6 could technically tow up to 7,700 pounds, this was the maximum towing capacity available exclusively with the optional maximum tow package. Most other versions of the truck had considerably lower towing capabilities, and even at its peak, the Pentastar V6 never felt truly happy or unburdened when tasked with hauling heavy loads. However, the inclusion of the new Hurricane engine in the 2025 Gladiator promises to revolutionize its towing prowess, with torque figures increasing from the Pentastar's meager 260 pound-foot to a staggering 470 pound-foot, nearly double the previous output. You can now expect the 420 horsepower version of the Gladiator to tow up to an impressive 8,500 pounds with relative ease. Even the less powerful variants of the Hurricane engine will boast a maximum towing capacity of around 8,000 pounds, which is still a significant improvement over the outgoing model. As for the base 2.0-litre turbocharged four-cylinder engine, its towing capacity should remain largely unchanged from the Pentastar V6, with only minor improvements expected. However, the most intriguing powertrain option, the new plug-in hybrid variant, will also deliver impressive towing capabilities. Thanks to its electrified powertrain, which aids the 2.0-litre four-cylinder engine, the Gladiator plug-in hybrid is expected to generate torque figures of around 470 pound-foot, on par with the Hurricane engine. While the added weight and complexity of the hybrid system may slightly limit its maximum towing capacity compared to the non-hybrid variants, it should still be capable of towing up to 7,700 pound-foot, matching the current maximum tow package. Number 2 on our list addresses a long-standing critique of the Jeep Gladiator: improved quality and quality control. The pre-facelift Gladiator models suffered from the well-known issues associated with Chrysler's historically subpar build quality. Everything from poor fitments and lackluster material choices to rapid wear and tear on both the interior and exterior components plagued these early iterations of the truck. While the 2024 facelift managed to resolve most of these glaring issues, some quality control problems persisted, such as premature wear on seats and a general lack of attention to detail during assembly. For the 2025 model year, however, Jeep has promised to address these shortcomings head-on by increasing the build quality across their entire vehicle range. This commitment stems from Jeep's recurring ambition to conquer not just the American market, but also global markets abroad. To achieve this lofty goal, Jeep recognizes the necessity of improving the quality of its products to meet the high standards expected by discerning customers worldwide. While build quality might not be a deal breaker for some buyers, this renewed focus on delivering a meticulously crafted product is undoubtedly a welcome improvement and a testament to Jeep's dedication to customer satisfaction. Reason number 1: improved off-road performance. It seems like Jeep has finally done it. They've created the perfect, omnipotent, all-capable vehicle. Think about it. The 2025 Gladiator now boasts up to 420 horsepower from its Hurricane engine. It's phenomenal off-road and offers incredible utilitarian value, and it looks striking with its rugged yet stylish design. And now, to top it all off, Jeep has made substantial improvements to ensure that the Gladiator is not just tolerable, but genuinely enjoyable to drive on the road as well. To achieve this, Jeep has focused on increasing the chassis' structural rigidity by optimizing the suspension system and improving its connection to the body of the pickup truck. This enhancement results in significantly improved on-road dynamics without sacrificing the Gladiator's legendary off-road character. Furthermore, Jeep has also revamped the steering system, replacing the old steering column with a new, sharper, more direct, and more communicative setup. The result of these changes is a Gladiator that feels more planted, composed, and engaging on paved surfaces, without losing the ruggedness and capability that defines its off-road persona. While it may not quite match the handling prowess of a dedicated sports car, the 2025 Gladiator promises to be a far cry from the jello-like ride quality and vague steering response that plagued previous iterations. All in all, the 2025 Jeep Gladiator represents a comprehensive evolution of one of America's most underrated and versatile midsize pickup trucks. With its potent new engine lineup, including the highly anticipated plug-in hybrid variant, improved towing capabilities, a renewed commitment to quality and refinement, and a more rewarding on-road driving experience, the 2025 Gladiator is poised to cement its position as the ultimate adventure vehicle for those who demand equal parts capability, practicality, and style. Whether you're an avid off-road enthusiast, a weekend warrior seeking excitement, or simply someone in need of a tough and dependable daily driver, the 2025 Jeep Gladiator promises to deliver an uncompromising blend of performance, utility, and character that few other vehicles can match. So, if you've been considering a Gladiator, it might be worth holding out for the upcoming 2025 model year. It's shaping up to be the most well-rounded and compelling iteration yet of this iconic midsize pickup. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.